Have a seat.
I'm not.
Have a seat.
Your Honor, I haven't had.
Have a seat. Did you understand what I just said?
Can we agree to disagree on a legally?
We are not going to agree to anything. This is not your game to play here.
So you're saying that I have to say the words "I understand"?
Sir, I'm not saying that you have to say anything. You can play games with me all day. I got all day. I got all day. Have a seat. Do not interrupt me.
I can object to
Do
that.
not interrupt. Do not. One more time.
All right, everyone. Today, we got one of the most irritating and clueless sovereign citizens ever featured on this channel. This guy manages to press every single button Judge Simpson has, and things quickly become very explosive. It's basically like watching someone ask for a contempt charge in real time. And since I know you guys enjoy Mega the Buffoon, I had to share this one with you. While you're watching the video, let me know in the comments, how high do you think Mega the Buffoon's IQ actually is? Let's go ahead and jump right into it.
Your Honor.
You're going to represent yourself in this matter, sir?
Yes, sir.
I do have to advise you that in this case, you are charged with the offense of assaulting, resisting, or obstructing a police officer. That is a high court misdemeanor felony, punishable by up to 2 years and/or $2,000 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
I understand your charge.
You understand also that there is great peril in one representing themselves. You understand that, sir?
I'm not afraid, Your Honor.
Did you understand what I just said? That there is great peril in representing oneself.
I comprehend what you're saying, Your Honor.
Tell you what. Either you're going to answer my questions and you're going to answer them properly, or we're going to have a long time and I'm not going to have these people wait. So while you decide how you're going to handle this, I'm going to have you have a seat. I'm going to pass your case. You will come back up and you will learn how to operate within this court. Plain and simple. Have a seat. Have a seat. And you might want to wipe that smirk off your face while you're doing it. State your name.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Daniel Magoo.
I have stated the admonishments that I was giving to the defendant representing himself. I apprised him of the maximum penalties and the charges. Apprised him, and sir, I'll ask you the question again. You understand that there can be great peril in representing yourself?
I fully recognize and acknowledge the seriousness of the charges, which include allegations of
Not my question. You understand that there can be serious peril in representing yourself.
I recognize what you're saying, Your Honor. I'm fully prepared to proceed with this matter.
Will you just do me a favor and answer my question? Do you understand that there is great peril in representing oneself?
I recognize that.
Okay, then stop there.
Yeah.
You recognize.
Recognize.
Do you understand that that in any of the proceedings that the court would hold you to the same standards as if you were a practicing attorney, will give no leeway one way or the other, will show no favoritism or no bias because you are representing yourself. You understand that, sir?
I recognize what you're saying, Your Honor.
You know what? I don't know why you just won't understand. I'm asking you, and I need a direct answer, whether you understand what I am saying, not whether or not you're recognizing the words. Do you understand what I am saying?
I overstand what you're saying.
I'm not going to keep these people waiting. So while you figure out how you want to handle this, I'm going to have you take a seat. I'm going to pass your case for now. You'll come back up later, and you'll learn how to conduct yourself in this courtroom. Plain and simple. Take a seat. Take a seat. And while you're at it, you might want to wipe that smirk off your face. State your name. Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Daniel M. I've already gone over the admonishments I was giving to the defendant who is representing himself. I informed him of the maximum penalties and the charges, advised him. And sir, I'll ask you again. Do you understand that there can be significant risk in representing yourself? I fully recognize and acknowledge the seriousness of the charges, which are allegations of. That's not my question. Do you understand that there can be serious risk in representing yourself? I recognize what you're saying, and I'm fully prepared to move forward with this matter. Can you just do me a favor and answer the question? Do you understand that there is great risk in representing yourself? I recognize that. Okay, stop there. You recognize, but do you understand that during these proceedings the court will hold you to the same standards as if you were a practicing attorney? The court will not give you extra leeway, will not show favoritism, and will not show bias simply because you're representing yourself. Do you understand that, sir? I recognize what you're saying. You know what? I don't understand why you won't just answer. I'm asking you directly, and I need a clear response about whether you understand what I'm saying, not whether you're recognizing the words. Do you understand what I'm saying? I over-understand what you're saying. I'm not going to lie, I've got to give this guy a little credit. That was actually kind of funny, even though his IQ seems about as sharp as a sleepy tortoise. I can't deny it. He did manage to make me laugh there. But at the same time, I'm also pretty annoyed with this guy, or should I say this clown, because he's clearly wasting everyone's time in court. Seriously, does he have any idea how valuable a judge's time is? Courtrooms don't operate on monopoly money. Judges, attorneys, even the clerk, they're all being paid for their time, and every second this guy spends playing legal games is just money going down the drain. And let's not forget, obstruction of justice is a real thing. You can't just turn a courtroom into your personal comedy stage and expect there to be no consequences. Let me know what you guys think about this guy. Now, let's jump back into it.
You want to be?
Your Honor,
You have a seat.
I'm not.
Have a seat.
Your Honor, I haven't had.
Have a seat. You can play games with me all day. I got all day. I got all day. Have a seat. The other one's in custody. I realize we are now at least caught up within an hour. I think those that want to go probably want me to take a break about now. So I'm going to take about a 5 to 10 minute break. I'll come back out and then I'll call the case. The court's going to stand in recess.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Daniel Magoo. Here in Dewey Juris.
All right. So on this matter, I was apprising you of your rights. I told you about the charges in this case. We get to the point of understanding that there is a certain peril in representing.
Listening, sorry. My notes, I apologize, Your Honor.
Nah, that had to be intentional. There's no way he just casually walked off while the judge was speaking. Like, does he not realize he's in a courtroom and not sitting in his own living room? I'm honestly shocked Judge Simpson hasn't already hit him with 30 days for contempt, because ignoring a judge like that is basically asking for a trip to jail. And let's talk about Mr. Mego for a moment. How do you even take yourself seriously with a name like that? Mego sounds like the kind of guy who trips over a perfectly flat floor, spills his coffee, and somehow ends up blaming gravity. But in a courtroom, that kind of attitude is exactly what gets you placed in a holding cell. So let's jump back in and see where his behavior takes him next.
And that the court will treat you the same as an attorney in the case. You understand, sir? Listen closely to my question. Do you understand that?
I do not understand.
You do not understand it.
No.
The court, you will be presumed to know the rules of procedure as well as the Michigan rules of evidence, that the court will not be giving you assistance in regard to this case.
What I'm trying to say, Your Honor, is I do not understand the charges that are pitting against me because they violate a lot of my rights. And the prosecutor served me the discovery packet on the 27th of last month. Since then, I have not received any kind of evidence or any kind of claims that I violated any kind of anything that day. So I'm here waiting for that to occur. So no, I don't understand.
Waiting for what to occur?
Well, under the rights to due process, Your Honor, 4th, 5th, 8th Amendment, there has to be substantiated amount of evidence. to accuse me of a crime, like assault on a police officer, obstruction of justice, and resisting arrest. I take these charges very serious, Your Honor. Because of these charges, I have lost custody of my son, and I want to make sure that these justice is served and equity is ensured here.
Sir, I just asked you before whether or not you understood the charges.
And I answered you, Your Honor. I said I do not understand them.
Whether or not you disagree with them or not, is not the issue. The issue is do you understand what you are charged with?
I do not understand, Your Honor.
Is there a reason other than what you said that you do not understand?
I can elaborate a little further, Your Honor. I'm still
I
waiting.
wish you wouldn't. I just need to understand why you don't understand.
I'm trying to get there, Your
charges.
Honor, if we could talk
I'm
about it.
not asking you whether or not you agree that you should be charged. I'm not asking whether or not you
You're asking-
believe that you did it. I'm not asking any of that. I'm asking whether or not you understand what you are charged with.
Can we agree to disagree on the legalese?
We are not going to agree to anything. This is not your game to play here. You play by my rules.
So you're saying that I have to say the words, I understand?
Sir, I'm not saying that you have to say anything.
Okay.
You know what? Here's the thing. I am not going to play this game with you.
I'm not.
So what? No, you are playing a
I'm
game.
not.
So no, you are. And do not interrupt me ever again. Do not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a week to think about it, because I'm not going to sit here, call your case up 4 or 5 times for you to sit here and to go through this whole, try to play some semantical game. So I will adjourn this out to December 12th, 2024. I will adjourn it to 9 a.m.
Your Honor,
or I will, do not interrupt me.
I can object to
Do
that date.
not interrupt. Do not.
At this point, this guy is just being a complete nuisance. Yeah, it was funny at the beginning. We all had a good laugh at Mega the Buffoon. But now that the entertainment is over, I honestly wish Judge Simpson would just give him the 30 days already. People like this are exactly why court cases end up dragging on forever, wasting so much time and taxpayer money, while everyone else just wants to move on with their lives. Honestly, judges should stop giving endless warnings and start handing out contempt charges immediately. No arguments, no second chances, just straight to jail, especially for someone like Mega the Buffoon. Like I said before, a courtroom isn't an open mic stage, and if someone wants to act like a clown, they can do it from a holding cell. What do you guys think? Should Judge Simpson have already shut this down? Or is he being a little too patient?
I'm adjourning the proceeding out. If you are objecting to that, objections noted. It's still adjourned out to the 12th. Bond will continue. You
Your
may
Honor.
leave now.
I have constitutional.
You may
violations.
leave now.
Let's go. Mr.
I have a right to a
You may
counsel.
leave.
Do I not have a right to a counsel?
You want an attorney, you may get on an attorney, sir?
I need somebody to explain the problem here.
Do you wish to be represented by an attorney on this?
I do not need to represent myself. I'm presenting myself. I'm the only one that was there in this courtroom. No one was there. I don't recall anybody that was there that day. I'm the only one that knows what happened, Your Honor.
Do you wish
I was
to be
violated.
represented by an attorney? I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. If you wish to be represented by an attorney,
Your Honor, I have constitutional violations.
do
That
you
need
wish to be represented by an attorney,
to
sir?
take an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States of
Then
America.
if you do not want to answer my question, Mr. Allen, he is to be removed from my court.
You could just tell that when Judge Simpson calls for Mr. Allen, things are about to get serious. It's basically the courtroom equivalent of a parent using your full name. You immediately know you're in trouble. But as for this clown, in my opinion, he got off pretty lightly. No contempt charge, no time in jail, just a verbal dressing down, and then he's free to walk back out onto the streets. Honestly, I'd call that a win for him, because I've seen Judge Simpson send people to jail for far less. The fact that this guy managed to frustrate the judge that much and still leave without a contempt charge is pretty wild. Either Judge Simpson was feeling unusually generous that day, or this guy somehow has some kind of courtroom plot armor. But speaking of Mega the buffoon, it really makes me wonder why he no longer has custody of his kids. He claimed it was because of this case, but let's be honest, there's a good chance it had more to do with the incredibly poor judgment he seems to have. Family courts don't just take away custody like they're handing out free samples at Costco. They look at stability, decision-making, and basic adult responsibilities, none of which Megu appears to have fully figured out. If you can't even treat a court hearing seriously, how are you supposed to take care of a child? The family court judge probably saw him walk in, heard him start talking, and immediately thought, yeah, we're going to pass on that. But anyway, that wraps up this crazy court hearing. Let me know what you guys thought about it. I know this hearing is an older one, but it's such a classic that I had to bring it back. I'm really curious about your opinion. Do you think Judge Simpson was being too nice? Even though he verbally tore into this guy, I still feel like he could have gone a bit harder. Let me know down in the comments. I really enjoy reading your comments. It honestly makes my day. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I upload every single day, so stay tuned for more. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, everyone.